The vicar his haughtiness suggested he was the kind of vicar who would criticize St. Peter for letting too many people through the gates. Is this the Bible you've been looking for?
My word, that it is, my boy! Oh, where did you find it?
Fallen down the side of a cabinet back in St. Juniper's church.
People do say they find faith in the most unexpected places, but down the side of furniture is certainly one of the most common. I'm most indebted to you. Is there anything I can give you to show my appreciation?
Actually, I did have my eye on that crucifix you're wearing.
Ah, are you looking for spiritual guidance, my child?
Absolutely. Particularly if it guides me to something hidden in St. Juniper's church.
Then I shall give it to you with my deepest thanks. Let it guide you to where you want to go.
It was an ornate metal crucifix scratched and tarnished from centuries of use.
What a relief! My Bible returned to me. Why, if I hadn't gotten it back, we would have had to cancel the wedding.
Hidden in the mantelpiece carvings were 3 keyholes to open the secret entrance to the Belmore vault. I didn't need to tie that up. On the center of a small island was a stone well, decorated with metal filigree. Carved into the stone on each side was the face of a gorgon. There was no way back down the well, and honestly, I was pleased about that. I'd survived the fall once. I didn't want to risk a repeat. The large machine looked like something out of the story Frankenstein, fizzing occasionally with stray sparks. Despite my efforts, I couldn't find a way to open the bookcase passage from this side. Horror novels had told me that one of the shelved books might be a secret lever, but if there was one, I couldn't find it. The scrawls looked like the writings of a madman. I could identify words in Latin and strange occult symbols, but pieced together, they looked like they'd only have meaning to their author. I didn't need to tie that up. I didn't need to tie that up. A pile of rotting wood lay at the side of the path. Nope. I'd bothered the chicken enough. Scattered throughout the church were the rum runners' barrels, each filled with illicit alcohol. I didn't need any more rum. The collection plate was empty. The collection plate was empty. I decided to leave the fan running. The crucifix slid smoothly into the indentation, like the final piece in a jigsaw puzzle. Four wooden buttons had been revealed in the cabinets, each colored with flaking paint: red, orange, dark blue, and light blue. I pressed the button and the panes of glass in the window above seemed to change, but it was hard to tell at night. Without sunlight behind them, all the colors were indistinguishable from one another. I knew I was on the right track, but at this time of night, the colors of the window were dark and indistinguishable. If only it had been dawn. I knew I was on the right track, but at this time of night, the colors of the window were dark and indistinguishable. If only it had been dawn. The church and the fort must have had some meaning to them. I knew I was on the right track. If only it had been dawn. The top of the stained glass window consisted of 4 circles, each surrounded by 4 leaf-shaped pieces. The top of the stained glass window consisted of 4 circles. I didn't need the crucifix any longer. I knew I was on the right track, but at this time of night, the colors of the window were dark and indistinguishable. If only it had been dawn. I knew I was on the right track, but at this time of if only it had been dawn. The stove was already burning brightly. I didn't need to warm my hands on the stove. It was already a humid night, and the fire was more useful at keeping bugs away from the shack than keeping anyone toasty. I didn't want to blow up the stove. I couldn't see any way to open the crypt door. Not a doorknob, not a keyhole. Whoever sealed this up intended to seal it up for good. Embedded into the stony hillside was a large, intricately carved crypt with a decorative geometric pattern on its stone doors. A geometric pattern that looked familiar.
Murphy, the Devil's Rock Devil has returned.
What's he done now?
I heard that he's operated a buzzsaw without safety equipment. Know anything about it?
Can't say that I do.
Keep your eyes open.